Welcome into Not Another Football Show, and if you can't already tell by the picture up on the screen, this is going to be a Thanksgiving edition, and I'm excited to bring in a guest. He's sitting over there. You know him. You love him. Craig Loper,
Hey.
the sports director for Wavy TV 10. Craig, how you doing?
I'm doing great. What's going on? How are you?
I'm great, and I would say that this is the best holiday that we're about to talk about in a sports-related way, but Christmas is actually the best holiday because that's my birthday.
Oh, you're Christmas baby?
Absolutely.
12/25?
12/25.
Oh, that's an interesting one. I've always been curious about Christmas babies because it's like the double the gift, but I've always felt like there's two ways to go about it. You don't like it or you really love it.
You'll find out in a month when we have a Christmas show. But for right now, we're talking Thanksgiving.
I like your open, by the way. I want a cool open like that.
Sorry. It's only for me.
Only for you,
Only
clearly.
for me.
Yes.
So my first segment, this was a hard one because I actually think I wanted to talk about Thanksgiving sides first.
Correct.
But I think we have to get started with setting the table. I
Okay.
think that's really important.
Right.
So when you think of NFL teams, all 32 teams, who is the team that you're picking that always wants to host Thanksgiving?
Always wants to host is interesting. And I can't remember. Basically, I mean, if you want to be traditional, the Detroit Lions host a game on Thanksgiving every year. So they're kind of like obligated. So that's kind of the team I put in this category, right? Like the Detroit Lions, I don't know how long they've been doing it for, but literally decades. The Lions play a Thanksgiving game in Detroit every year. So they are always the host team. Look, and there you go. Look, that was a picture from last year's Thanksgiving game in Detroit. There it is. That's literally
last year's game in Detroit.
And if you go back to the 70s or 80s at some point, like Detroit's always been. So they're the team that wants to host. And I think the people probably, I've never been to Detroit, but I'd imagine it's just part of your, that's part of Thanksgiving for you. If you don't go to the game, you definitely watch the game. I don't know if it's always at noon. I don't know if they put it in the 3:30 late window, but like Detroit is probably a city that loves football and Thanksgiving. What
are your thoughts? Would you rather be at home watching the game or be a Lions fan that's going to the game as part of the tradition of eating your food and then going to the game, or going to the game, then going home and eating your food?
See, I think you knew this about me already because we've kind of had these sidebar conversations in the office. I'm a homebody, man. Like, I like my house. I like being comfortable in my house. I don't want to deal with traffic. I don't want to deal with people. I don't want to deal with tickets. I don't want to deal with leaving the game. I can set up my TV at the house and watch it and hear the commentary, and like I can have multiple screens going if I wanted to watch like an alternate broadcast, I guess. So I'm like, as cool as it would be to experience, I think that like in a work capacity, I would love to go to Detroit as for Thanksgiving. But if I was like in Detroit as a fan, just I just want to watch it in the house, man. I don't want to deal with the stress. Like, let me eat, let me relax, and fall asleep on my couch after the game.
And you could always go back for as many plates as you want.
Exactly.
You don't got to wait for after the game to get more.
Like, what are you going to do? Go to the concession stand at halftime during Thanksgiving and like, get a hot dog?
No.
That doesn't feel right.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Unless you're the team that wins, then the players get to eat the turkey legs.
They do.
During the interview, like it's a thing.
Yeah, the NBC interview, turkey legs, they looked really, really good. Doesn't Busch Gardens have really good turkey legs? Have you heard about that?
You know who has really good turkey legs?
Who's that?
Virginia Tech.
How so?
At the games, they sell turkey legs.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
I don't have a photo of that, but I swear it's real.
Really?
It's real.
Like
it's real.
normal? That's a normal thing.
It's a normal thing every Saturday.
Wow, interesting. Turkey legs, popular.
We could sit here all day and talk about who is, that family member that always wants to host Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But now, actually, we're going to transition from the team that always wants to host Thanksgiving, which you picked the Lions. I could also arguably say the Cowboys.
For sure.
But now I'm going to go to who's going to bring the most expensive dish. The one who's probably not going to, make the food homemade, but they're going to have the most expensive dish. I'm going to go with the Eagles because, they like to spend a lot of money.
Yeah, that's good.
Building that roster.
That's a good one.
Which I would say is worth it because you see the additions that they made to their defense. You see how good their defense is?
Yes, it's incredible.
It's paying off. Jalen Phillips, great addition.
Yes.
So I would say, you look at their team. They have Saquon Barkley and A.J. Brown.
They pay the money.
They pay the money.
Yep.
It's worth it.
And they still make it work.
It's worth it. So I would say that, I do like a home cooked meal, but that expensive dish, I'm with you.
I got one for you, okay?
Okay.
Just probably because of winning ways recently, but probably mostly because of the quarterback, but the Chiefs, Mahomes, they spend money too.
It's time to end the show.
It's over. I'm just saying.
It's time to end the show.
I can't pick the same team as you. I do agree the Eagles are great. They do spend a lot of money, but the Chiefs spend money too. They're trying to win, and they've been winning for a long time.
Are they now?
No, I mean, they're average now, but I'm saying, like, they paid the quarterback. They paid Travis Kelce. They paid Chris Jones. They paid Justin Reed a few years ago. They paid the corner, Trent, I forget his name, McDuffie. Like, they spend money too. Look at it. How do you got all these pictures just ready to go?
Thumbs down. That's a great producer right here. I got the
see
photos ready to go.
No, they're average right now, and they lost to the Broncos at the time of this recording. They lost to the Broncos yesterday, but yeah, that they bring the most expensive dish because they're the big bad boys in town and they want to show it off, all those fancy things.
Respectfully, I think that's old news. It's fake news.
It's
as
fake news.
As the kids would say, fake news,
Yeah.
because I think that in the past maybe they've brought the expensive dish, but they're old
Yeah.
news. They're fake news.
Hey, okay.
They might even make the playoffs. So
They might not.
I'm sorry.
AFC West is loaded. What's the next one?
The next one, family dinners are, especially Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners, holiday dinners. There's always the people at the table, the family members at the table who always like to talk about themselves. Mm-hmm. They don't even let you get a breath in, a word in.
Right.
I'm afraid to say that the Patriots are back, and that's them. They're going to sit down at this Thanksgiving table, and they're just going to talk about themselves and how they're back, and
Okay.
then they're back to their winning ways.
Yeah, that's a good one. See, okay, do you think they does a team have to be winning to qualify as like talking about themselves?
I would say yes.
You think so?
Because I'm afraid to say what you're going to pick.
Because I don't think this team has.
I'm sorry, but
You're
come
already-
on. Mike Vrabel,
I
and
think
Drake May,
Vrabel's pretty humble.
elite combo.
No, they're great. They're great. I don't know. I think Vrabel
Okay.
likes to keep it like about
So-
the team and the unity and like the culture. Like I don't know. Vrabel's not a look at me now or look at me guy. I feel like
Okay, so them two, these two are not look at me guys, but
Mm-hmm. The
Patriots, fans are insufferable.
for sure.
Like
yeah.
my entire TikTok right now
Okay.
is just Patriots fans. Like we're
Yeah.
back, we up, we're back.
They're having a resurgent year, man. Vrabes is doing a great job with them. But the team that would talk about themselves the most, you already know what it is.
I'm scared.
It's the Dallas Cowboys. They talk. I don't care. Those fans are worse. Those fans are insufferable. They're terrible this year. They're kind of way below average, and they still talk like they're going to win the Super Bowl. And they're completely delusional. And their owner does weekly press conferences and post game press conferences when nobody needs that, and it's a distraction. And yeah, look at this. I mean, Deron Bland, Dak Prescott. Like, you would think that team has won the Super Bowl every year for the past 10 years, according to their fan base, when they haven't won one since 94, I think it is, or whatever it is. So they're the most insufferable that they're going to talk about themselves at any Thanksgiving table.
I think that's just America's team. That's America's
I
team,
guess.
and I think that's just something
brand.
they're going to continue to do
Yeah.
no matter what.
They're the brand. They are a brand. Shout out to Jerry Jones for building the brand up over all these years. He did a great job, but they don't win.
They don't, but the Cowboys fans, they are like the most loyal fans. They're the
I
most loyal.
guess, yeah.
And so in that sense, I do agree. I think they're going to be the ones at the Thanksgiving table because they
Always.
always are going to play on Thanksgiving as well. They're
Correct.
going to be the ones there talking about themselves and how this is their year and they're going
Yes.
to turn things around, even
Yeah.
though it might be a little bit too late.
Yeah. No, for sure.
We'll be back with more Thanksgiving convos after the break. Welcome back to Not Another Football Show. We're talking power rankings now. And by power rankings, I mean the Thanksgiving dishes, the main courses, like the things that I'm looking forward to. And I think first, and this is debatable, I'm going to say this is the turkey. You might say it's the ham. People like to have their debate about how turkey is dry, ham is better. I'm going with turkey. And so this should be like the most important thing, or maybe the best team. But I'm going to actually call my own shots here, and I think that my turkey is going to be Jameis Winston.
As the best what? Personality? For
Best
sure.
personality. I mean, Thanksgiving, you need the personality. The personality hires are so important. Jameis Winston,
He
I
is.
was so excited for him to start.
Man.
It may only be for a little while because, it could be, a week that you're out with a
Yeah,
concussion.
right.
It could be 2 weeks. You never know. Everyone's different. But Jameis Winston, you gotta love him. They didn't
Man.
beat the Packers with
No.
his start, but you gotta love him. Come on now.
he is a national treasure. He is so like funny in so many ways. There's a lot of people that still root for him. The fact that he's a third string quarterback on the Giants is so random, but he's getting a shot, or he got a shot.
Moving past
All
Russell
the
Wilson.
quotes. He was dancing. He was shimmying in the end zone. He ended up throwing an interception that lost him the game at the end, which is very fitting, because he has a history of interceptions. He's a funny character, man. Jameis is so good. Like whatever he chooses to do after football, he's gonna be like. I feel like he's gonna be like this young version, like the younger generations, like Charles Barkley in a way. Like that's what he's gonna turn into if he decides to go that route.
I completely agree. I think that he's going to have a great show. Like, if I was like a network or a station, whatever, I would be trying to hire him because I think that he could probably host a great podcast.
Yeah.
He could be great on a show, like radio. He would just be great at whatever he does. 'cause
He's hilarious.
So
Fox
funny.
did it last year at the Super Bowl. Fox
Yeah.
did a lot of stuff of him, riding around New Orleans doing stuff.
He was great. And
Yeah.
so for that reason, the turkey for me.
Okay.
So are you a turkey or ham guy?
I'm definitely a turkey guy, but I
Okay.
do appreciate ham. Like I'll probably do turkey the first plate if I have the option of both.
Mm-hmm.
Turkey the first plate, ham the second plate. Cause ham is, oh my God, I'm a big ham. Like I will get some ham on Thanksgiving if I can. If I have the choice, turkey first, ham second, for sure.
All right, so I'm not going to let you pick your turkey because
Mm-hmm.
I'm selfish and I'm going to keep my turkey Jameis Winston, and you're not allowed to bring, your dish.
Okay.
You're not allowed to bring the ham. I brought the turkey. That's all we're doing.
Okay.
So
I'm
now
all right
we're
with
going
that.
side dishes. Mac and cheese. Who is your number one side?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so like side piece on a team, basically, like not the main player.
not the main, but the second best.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. Again, the good teams come to mind first. For the number one side, though, I see my heart says Saquon, but he was like the main course. He's like the main thing for Philly right now. Number one side in the NFL is probably Derrick Henry.
Ooh,
Because
okay.
Lamar still runs the show in Baltimore and the offense revolves around the Lamar, but Derrick Henry is like an A1, 1A side. Like, I love mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese. I just had mac and cheese like last week at some high school football game or something, somewhere I was at. I don't even remember. But Derrick Henry is mac and cheese because he compliments Lamar, who is the turkey, like perfectly. Derrick Henry.
You're right. They're the perfect 1-2 punch.
Right?
They're the perfect 1-2 punch. And honestly, like that's a good example of like, I think you need to have resumes and references to make mac and cheese. Like anyone can't make mac and cheese. In my
Facts.
opinion, like
Facts.
Derrick Henry has proven he is king.
Exactly.
Like, he's king.
Exactly. Right.
You cannot be mac and cheese unless like you have everything to back it up. And he
Yes.
does. So
So you got to have experience making mac
Yeah.
and cheese.
So now we're on the flip side.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the best side, which is macaroni and cheese. The worst, which is cranberry sauce. And people
Yeah.
can come at me for that, but
Yeah, no, you're
that
right.
is not going on my plate on Thanksgiving.
You're right.
And if I'm talking cranberry sauce and I'm thinking of NFL,
Oof.
there could be a lot of people.
Or team in general. How about just a team? I can think of teams
I feel
right away.
bad because I feel like on every show somehow we end up talking about the Jets.
Oh my God, you read it. Yeah, that's literally where my mind went. That was it.
But the Jets.
They are.
The Jets, who have now moved on from Justin Fields, and now they're turning towards Tyrod for probably the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They've traded away their best players. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Jets are going to have to be the cranberry sauce for me.
Yeah, they really are the cranberry sauce. The Titans are also cranberry sauce right now, but the Jets are easier and more fun to make fun of. So, yeah, the Jets are terrible. Like I don't want them around anybody. Like if you like a player, like don't go to the Jets. Like you don't want your player to go to the Jets at all. Like free agency, because they're just going to become irrelevant. They're going to become bad, and the team, the ownership, it's very bad right now. It's really bad. So yes, cranberry, and I agree, cranberry's terrible.
Cranberry's terrible.
Cranberry sauce is terrible.
I think this next side is also terrible,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it's debatable.
Okay.
Stuffing.
Mm.
Stuffing. And stuffing, I think, is, we'll maybe put in the category of surprisingly good, where I think when you look at stuffing, it doesn't look appetizing, so to speak, but people love it. I personally will not eat it.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever even had it, but that's the tier we're going to put it in. Surprisingly good. What's your surprisingly good side or surprisingly good team?
Okay. Well, the Colts are the surprisingly good team in the league right now, no doubt. I think they're 9-2. Like Jonathan Taylor should be the MVP of the league. Daniel Jones looks very comparable and just good. He looks decent. Shane Steichen running the show there, like has them clicking. Defense looks solid. They trade for Sauce Gardner. I like that because they're making a move that says we're all in, for not only this year but in the coming years. So. Yeah, definitely the Colts, easily the surprise of the season. Patriots have been a surprise too, but we talked about them earlier. So I can tell like you're not from the deep South because you call it stuffing, where
Dressing?
You're correct. So like when I was living in Louisiana, dang near 5 years, they called it dressing down there, and I've still yet to establish, is stuffing different than dressing, or is it just two ways to call something the same thing? Because I think technically dressing is different somehow. But I'm not a cook. I'm not a cook to know what the difference is.
I think it's two ways to call the same thing.
Is
I
it?
think in
Okay.
the South,
Yeah.
like yams. Do you know
Right.
what yams are? And some people would say sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes, right? Exactly.
They're the same thing.
They're the same.
They're the same thing. And so I think it's just.
I've had really good dressing, so I love dressing as a side. Oh, I love dressing as a side.
That will not be on my plate.
Can't be dry. It's got to be it's got to be better, but it's good. I enjoy it.
See, that will not be on my plate.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a believer in the Colts either. Because
No?
I'm sorry. I feel like the Daniel Joneses, the Sam Darnolds, the
Yeah.
Zach Wilsons of the world, I feel like they're always going to revert back to their old ways.
That's fair.
Like, Sam Darnold in one of his recent games, they're like throwing 4 interceptions. That's the Sam Darnold we know.
Yeah.
And I know he's shown flashes of why, he was a first-round pick, but, like, he is what he is. And I think Daniel Jones, like, he might get them to the playoffs because, I mean, right now it's looking that they're going to get
Yeah,
there.
they're going. Yeah.
But what's he going to do when he gets there?
Correct.
So
I agree. There is that real possibility. That letdown's coming, you feel like, with a guy like that.
Absolutely, which is
Yeah.
why stuffing will not be on my plate. And that's why we're going to move on to our next segment after the break. Thanks for playing. Welcome back to Not Another Football Show. And what's the Thanksgiving conversation without talking about what we're thankful for? Because it's called Thanksgiving. So we're going to say what we're thankful for. And I'm going to go first because ladies first. I am thankful for the Bills, which is weird to say. But I'm thankful for the Bills not being as good as they've been in the past because that's paved the way for the Patriots to be number one in the AFC. It's also paved the way for other teams to have the spotlight, like the Colts. They have a chance. They're in there. And also, I will say, so they're not as good, but another thing is they're still beating the Chiefs. So that's also keeping the Chiefs out of the playoffs for now. They did. See, what my problem with the Bills is I'm thankful for them and the way they've beaten the Chiefs, but they're not as good. So let's let the Patriots take the AFC. But then they turn around and lose to the Dolphins, which is confusing.
Yep.
So I'm thankful because I do enjoy watching Josh Allen play. He's great, but not as good. So I'm thankful for them. Like, we need them in the NFL, and I want them to be in the playoffs. But I need them to not beat the Patriots. I want to see this Patriots run keep going.
Okay. I'm thankful for, I like schematics, X's and O's and stuff. So I watch games and I try to look at formations and personnel. And I'm thankful for Sean McVay, man. That dude is a wizard. If I watched that Rams Seattle game and some of the stuff they do to run the ball and the motions and the formations and how they run it and the creative way they move Matt Stafford around and I guess I'm thankful for really Mike Shanahan in a way because Shanahan is the father of that sort of inventive it was Shanahan and then Kyle sort of shifted it and then all these guys came up from under Kyle and became his disciples or whatever, so to speak. And Sean McVay is the king of it. So if you watch that Seattle Rams game, he was so good. And so I'm thankful for great offense, creative offense. Sean McVay and the Rams, they're good in the NFC. I saw some weird betting odds where they're maybe 7th highest to win the Super Bowl right now. And I don't bet at all, but I was that seems like they're doing them a disservice. The Rams could win the dang Super Bowl. You could make some money on that if you bet it, at this time of year. I think they're going to be one of the Final Four teams. Eagles, Rams, NFC title game again? Maybe. I mean, not NFC title, sorry. That was the divisional round last year. But maybe. I think that's a real possibility. Because I don't trust Sam Darnold. The Seattle talk is okay, Coach Sam Darnold, NFC, Eagles are the best team in the NFC. I think the Rams are right there.
Packers
The
aren't
Bucks
terrible.
are dealing with too many injuries. I don't believe in the Packers at all. They look kind of up and down. Jordan Love doesn't do it for me. But Matthew Stafford, and he's trying to end on a high note. He's getting older. He wants to retire. I think the Rams could win it all. Mark my word. We're going to pull this clip if they do win it in February.
I think it's just so much football to play.
Yep.
And it's weird because, I think what you mentioned before of you like watching good X's and O's.
Seriously.
Josh Allen, that's why I'm thankful for him. He's so fun to watch.
He
The way
is.
you could see a play breaking down, there's 3 seconds on the clock, and he just launches one 80 yards down the field, and you're obviously he doesn't have Diggs anymore, but he's still so good.
He is fun to watch.
They're not winning as much. It's I'm thankful that they're not winning as much, but I'm also thankful that he's still fun to watch. I
Super
think
fun.
both can be true.
Yes.
In the same way that you like to watch the Rams. I'm thankful for some just different teams being good.
Yeah.
I think that's another thing I'm thankful for too. It's there are teams that are good that you really didn't expect to be good. I think the Lions can be in that mix too. The past couple of years, they were becoming good and they've always been bad.
Yep.
The Bucks, I'm happy for Baker Mayfield and you know how he's becoming better. Bryce Young.
Yeah.
I
Big
should have
day.
had a picture for him, Bryce Young, him passing Cam Newton's record for single game passing yards.
Crazy.
Incredible. I'm happy for little moments like that and just
Yep.
other teams rising to the occasion.
It is a weird year in the NFL where it does feel like these things are cyclical in like 5-year windows a lot of times, right? Like outside of the Patriots where they were winning for 20 years, but like the Seattle Seahawks had their little run and we saw that come to an end. And now it's been the Chiefs and that feels like that's coming in. How about the Broncos? Like the Broncos are on a run right now. Bo Nix seems to be legit and they seem to be pulling out wins like late in games. So it is an interesting year where it's like a lot of unique teams that haven't been good in recent years are all of a sudden like playoff contenders. And it's fun. It is fun to see that.
I like that you brought up the Broncos because I completely forgot about them. And I feel bad because it's like their record is really good.
Yeah, they're
but
good.
I feel like they're just getting overlooked by so many other things happening, whether it be the Jets issues.
East Coast bias.
Yes.
That's
you
all
know,
it is.
Michael Penix being injured and the Commanders and Jaden Daniels. Like, there's just so many like injury updates and craziness happening that I feel like it's overshadowing.
Oh,
them
for
being
sure.
great.
For sure. Yeah. I think people are more focused on the Chiefs like not being as good as opposed to like the Broncos being good.
Everything I see, like after that Broncos win over the Chiefs, everything is all like about the Chiefs.
The Chiefs
And, like,
dynasty is falling apart.
Can they still get to the playoffs somehow? What's
Right.
the formula of them getting there? Like no one even talks about how the Broncos are winning. They're like, what about the Chiefs?
Yep.
What about the Chiefs?
Yeah, walk-off field goal. I think that's like their second or third walk-off field goal win of the year.
So Broncos, we're thankful for you. We're thankful for, all the underdogs who are becoming, what's the word?
Contenders?
Contenders.
Yeah.
Underdogs, contenders. We
Yeah.
love it. We're thankful for all of you. And I'm thankful for Craig joining me on today's show.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was incredible. Make sure you're watching Sports Wrap OT with him and all the guys. That's a great show too. I might be on the next one. I might be volunteering
I think
myself
I
for
think
the
you
next
need to
one.
come on the next
so
one,
tune
actually.
into the next one. I won't tell you why I'm going to join
Yes.
the next one, but
Stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for Craig coming back for the Christmas edition. And go watch the other Not Another Football shows if you missed them. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.